everyone, today I'm going to share with you how to make a wallet using your fabric scrap, and I'm showing you one here. I already cut in 24 pieces together, but each side I use 12. The interfacing here I use it heavyweight interfacing, and the side is 8 inches wide by 10 inch and 3/4 of an inch long, and I cut in here 12 pieces of 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches, and I have 12 pieces here for one side, and then the other side another 12 pieces. I already making one here, and I want to show you this one how to iron it in here. The sticky side of the interfacing facing up, and then you go on to place the fabric down so you can iron. So now you go on to make sure that the side of the fabric and the side of the interfacing line up like that, and it doesn't have to be spaced. It can be next to each other like that, and you iron with the medium heat. Don't use too high, and you place anywhere you want until you finish 12 of them. So each row have 4, and you have 3 rows. So the first rows, basically you do one at a time, and then the rest of them you can put them all on the interfacing, and then you iron together at one. So you don't have to do one at a time. Just like now I'm gonna put it like that, and then place anywhere you want. This basically go good with any fabric, anything you want. You can do solid curve fabric, or you can do with the design however you want. I just have little pieces fabric everywhere, so I'm decided to do this project today. So everyone, after I iron these two, you go and I'm gonna show you one here, and then do the other one exact the same. I'm gonna go on the line here and make sure that line by line it matching. It's really important to match this line. You can iron if you want to, but when you iron, just lower the heat down. Don't do it too high. And then the next row, fold it again. So after you fold the line, now this is for beginner, optional. I'm marking 1/4 of an inch, and then I connect the line here. This is for your seam allowance. This is for beginner, everyone, but if you are not, then you can just go follow the line that you iron, and then sew 1/4 of an inch seam allowance the long way and the short way, with the long side and the wide side. Do the same thing. Now after I sew on the line, I'm cut in very close to the fold so I can open this up. You're gonna cut all 3 of them, and then after that you can iron it out. And this helps you to sew the next line nice and perfect. I like to sew in this way because it's much easier. You can just follow the line and sew. Now you're gonna open this and then iron the 3 lines that you just sew. I can't even speak English now. I don't know why. So that basically, that's the long side. Now the wide side, you're gonna do the same thing. Fold and then sew that. Now after I sew on the 3 folds, I cut exactly the same way at the fold. So I can iron this too. This is super awesome, everyone. You can see how nice and neat it looks after you're finished. And now you're doing the same thing, open this and then you iron it. Now after I iron, it looks so nice. You can look and see all that corners meet up so nice in the center and everything. So to go around on each of the line, and I mark in 2 inches. So I can cut, make sure everything is nice and even. So I'm go from the long way, I mark 2 inches and then draw the line. That's for me to cut. And then you go on the long wide side, which is the 3, do the same thing, and then the bottom and then the left side. But you start from the line that you sew. You can see at the square where I sew. Start from there and mark 2 inches and then connect the point. That's for you to cut it out to make sure everything is nice and neat. Go cut, and remember you have another one like this. You're gonna do that too. Now I have 2. You're going to cut 2 more for the lining. I'm gonna go and take one of these side on the bottom here. I'm gonna mark 1 inch at the corners on the bottom. This is for the bottom of the bag. And now you're going to fold in half and then you're going to cut. You're going to do this to the other side and then also the 2 lining. Just want to let you know, this one I make it for order, and if you want to make it for yourself, you can make the outside and the side that facing out and the side that facing to your body is the same. Then you can face the fabric exactly the same way and then cut the bottom of the bag. And because she asked me the inside and the outside different, that's why I have to turn the fabric, want it upside down, you know, so that way the outside and the inside is different, the on the men's side. I hope you understand what I mean. You'll see it when I show you. Everyone, I'm going to do the zipper. So I have cut in here that 8 inches zipper, and I'm going to tear this in half, and then one side of the teeth I'm going to cut about half an inch. It's good enough for me to wrap and pull like this. And then I'm going to add the zipper slider. You do this, you never fail, everyone. To slide this side about half an inch, exactly the side that you cut in here, and then from here you're gonna slide this side in, and then you're going to wrap the top and you pull. I'm going to cut the ends here off. So I'm gonna go from here and mark 7. Just so you know, I use this leftover zipper, but if you cut the zipper from by the yard, then you cut 7.5 inches. And I cut it in here. I cut it longer than what I need, but it's okay, I can cut after that. So 1 inch by 4, and I have 2 because of the zipper, the wide side of my zipper is 1 inch wide, but if you have 1 inch and half, then you can cut 1 inch and half by whatever length you want. Now you're going to fold it in half, and this is for you to cover both sides. I just have this piece lying around, so that's why I use the full length, but you can cut 1 inch by 3. And I wrap at the end like this and sew a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. You sew the end for both ends. And you sew this side and the other side, and when you're done, you're gonna flap this out to the right side, and then you go into top stitch. So everyone, after I top stitch the zipper, I'm going to make sure these two ends right here that meet together so I can cut the center here. You can mark with the marker if you don't want to cut, but I think the cutting is really helpful. Just like that, and I'm going to leave it there. I'm gonna bring back the two things here. I have the ribbon here, the lace, whatever you call it. I got it from Joann Fabric, and I'm going to go on the side here. So the ribbon here is optional, everyone. If you do, I need 2, and just cut exactly the same size like this one. And then after that, we're going to put everything together. This is very simple, but you don't have to do the ribbon. If you don't do the ribbon, you skip this part and everything else will stay the same. Now you're going to mark the center for the 2 men's side and 2 lining side. I also cut in here 2.5 inches by 20 inches. This is for the handle. You fold the way I show you and sew the top and the bottom line. So now after I sew on this, I need 2, 1 for each side, and it's 2 inches each. I go and fold it in half like this. Just for now, and then I'm bring one side of this back below this ribbon. I'm going to add 1 in there. You're gonna sew it. So after I sew on this too, the mark and then the center, right side of the zipper facing down, and then make sure that it's staying right in the center here. So now after I place in this, I'm gonna bring the lining piece back, right side of the lining facing down. Go sew this. Oh my goodness, this morning I just remember I need to go to the doctor office to get my blood work. And she put in an order for me for like, oh, I don't know, 2 months. And I never remember to get my blood work after physical. And so I came in today. I was so worried because I saw the same lady last time she withdraw the blood for me, and it took a long time. So this time I was praying. I'm like, please, just do it. If not, just hand me a knife or something. I'll do it myself. Oh my goodness. So everyone, after I sew on the zipper, you can cut in the extra here. That's how I am, everyone. You go into here and lift this up, and then so you can cut the thickness out. I can't believe my kid won't start the summer vacation until the 25th of June. But this is how funny it is. The 24th of June, they come in for half a day. And the 25th, they come in for half a day. Can you believe that? Now we're going to add the other side of the wallet over so we can sew the other side. The side, the center right there, and the center of the zipper. Remember, right side facing down. We cut, and I'm just clip it in here first, and then I come into this side. I'm gonna place the lining piece, right side of the lining piece, touching in like this. So on this side. So everyone, after I sew both sides, and now I'm gonna bring one on each like this, and then you press on the back side here, make sure everything is even out, and then you iron this. Feel free to trim any thickness around. Now you can see, as I mentioned earlier, the two sides, the one that against your body and the other side is facing out. You can see the round corners is different because she asked to be that way, so I have to do it, everyone. I'm gonna go here and I'm going to top stitch here and then top stitch on this side. So now after I top stitch on both sides, I unzip the zipper, move the right side to the right side and the lining to the lining, and make sure you clip all around it so you can sew. On the lining side, I leave about 4 inches, so sew around all the way into here and stop. Leave this open so you can inside out. So after I sew around and I left it 4 inches open, I'm going to fold the side here before I inside out. Just want to make sure it's lined out for me. Cut the thickness where the end of the zipper and then the round on the bottom of the wallet. So after this, you go into inside out, press and iron it. Also sew the opening space in. So after I sew the opening space, I stuck everything back in. You can iron one more time if you want to. So that's it, everyone. And this is optional. I add the button on this side and then the button in the other side. Now I'm gonna add the strap to this wallet and then I'm done. Using the ring and check in my description box for the link for this, everyone. It's really good. So the big size, small size, and the medium size of the ring, you fold it in a quarter of an inch and then fold half an inch. So you're gonna sew this side and then the other side you're going to do the same. so that now after I sewn both sides, and I'm going to use 2 rings on each side. So the medium side and the small side, I'm going to put in together, and then after that I'm going to put it into the side where the loop is, and then from there we're going to connect one side, and then the other side you're going to do exactly the same. This hook and ring and all that thing that I just ordered, it perfectly for handbag making and wallet. Just check my description box for the link of this. It comes with 350 things in there for wallet and handbag making. My goodness, everyone, I is so sleeping and I can barely open my mouth and talk, but I hope I don't say anything bad in here. And I upload this video because a lot of people request me, and I totally forgot, and I hope you catch the video today, everyone. I still have to make a lot more for my orders, and a lot of people give me fabric too to do this. So that is this, everyone. It's a good size wallet. You can put something in here on your walk, but let me tell you, the wide side is 8 inches and the high is 6 inches high. Good for you to go like a quick shopping or a walk or whatever. You decide whatever you want to use it for. Okay, and it carry the phone too, so you don't pass out when you forgot your phone. And that is that, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I just want to say thank you to all my channel members and all my subscribers for your support, your donation, and like the video and share the video with other people. And I just want to say thank you for all of you that always come and support me every time I go live stream. I truly appreciate your support, your kindness, and everything you've done for my channel. Love you. Take care.